Koski reports!
Greetings, Echo Cluster. This is Commander Koski reporting live from the Mega Arena. On this turn 10, the most interesting things happening in combat. Black Lung is again fighting against a new enemy, this time Spore, the Birdman. Like, who needs friends anyway? And then another recurring event, we have Megabears being attacked again by a new foe, this time by Tesupu from east. That's third direction he's being attacked from. Like, what's enough? There's still a fourth direction from the north. I'm expecting that attack to happen. But Megabears has been the victim number one in this game, but he's still alive, so isn't that lovely? And also most interesting combats. There's my Imperial Topaz class gunboats with blasters taking on a B-22B destroyer with phasers. And the thing just is that the gunboats are nasty little buggers. They lose a couple of times, but every time they are able to shoot their blasters, and in the end they defeat the B-22B. And if we think about the costs about our ships, this is an Imperial Topaz class gunboats with Warp 7 engines, blasters, facing a phasers transport ship that gotta hurt resource-wise. In other news, what's interesting in this turn was that if we look at the ship limit situation, we have total ships of 500 now. We should be going over 600 like it's said in the setting. It's just a coincidence that we are at 500. But at this rate, there will be 4 more turns to build. So at this rate, the ship limit will be hit around turn 14. So I preliminarily expected us to hit ship limit now, but I was wrong. Shame on me. But other interesting things this turn. What's the P155? We finally have some stacked ships in this game. A gem triot. There has been some talk about this. I remember Silist talking about that this could be, the stacking ships could be very powerful in this environment where people seem to have trouble in building ships. And the stacking ships could be an answer to that, an early ship limit and scarce resources and lots of action. Let's see how those will do in this game. And another thing, the Horwasps are on the move. Horwasps are on the move. There's Tomako has been building ships, but now he's sending a soldier towards Möper. And Cram is going by a wormhole with his ship, Brood. Yes, Horwasps can travel through wormhole, but not with ports. They can use their warships to enter wormholes just like everybody else. But in other ways, the situation is quite stable. Maybe soon we'll get some more combat again. But if we think about diplomacy, personally, I had very interesting message this turn. I just remembered that, hey, one needs to do diplomacy every now and then in this game and in every game in Planets. And it's part of the game. And I try to negotiate with my neighbor a bit to ask if we could have a bit longer peace than what we preliminary were discussing about. There was a turn limit, and he mentioned that no, his teammates around me don't allow it. What? That sounds pretty nasty, but this is exactly how Planets should be. You see, Planets is a game of logistics tactics, and diplomacy. And if you stop building ships in planets, you miss ship slots and you get smaller fleet and you lose. If you stop moving your ships, your enemies flank you and you don't get anywhere. And the same thing is if you don't send messages, if you don't do trades, if you don't try to have deals, some other people do those deals in front of you and fortify those deals. And then you are left out. And then you will have hard time. This is a game. Logistics, tactics, diplomacy. And if you don't do one of those, it will kick you and bite you in the behind. It doesn't mean that your game is lost completely. It's just very, very hard. But whatever happens in this game, remember, I will be reporting this till the end, thanks to this great spectator mode. And remember, hey, Megarena!